hope everyone is doing great today. Let's talk about it. Uh, Amy Cooper, age 41, aka Central Park Karen. We all know about the story. This is the woman that had the dog in Central Park, and she called the police on a gentleman, a black man, named had the same last name as her, Christian Cooper. No relation. No, they're not related. But what a coincidence, right? It was. I was like, are they related or something like that? But again, black, it threw me off. But there was no relation to that. But she was actually arraigned in Manhattan. In Manhattan District Court. She was arraigned by Cyrus Vance Jr., the DA. He prosecuted her on a third-degree charge of one count of falsely, reporting an accusation that didn't happen. And if found guilty, she will be sentenced to 1 year in prison, which we all know that's not gonna happen. But that's besides the point, and that's not why we're doing the video. But I think she will probably plead no contest, maybe get a slap on the wrist, maybe a little probation, community service, who knows. Likely community service, probably get dismissed. But I think this was good to put charges on her, and it wasn't really about Amy. It was more about the other Karens out there that are making a lot of noise, bothering black people, Hispanics, whoever, but black people in general. They're bothering being just a busybody and just being in everybody's business. Like, leave people alone. Worry about yourself. And now if you feel threatened, then that's a different story. But Christian, he was a bird watcher in Central Park. Both of them were in the same park. And he noticed that her dog, Amy's dog, was off the leash. So he said politely to her, like, man, miss, can you put your dog on the leash? And she just damn lost it. She lost her Karen mind, and she was like, no, who the hell are you? Like, I'm not putting my dog back on the leash. Like, I have rights. I'm American. This is my country. That type of attitude. And he knew what time it was. He said, okay. He even had dog treats, just in general, because he knew incidents like this can happen. So he always had them on hand to say, give the dog some treats, everything will be fine. The dogs won't scare away the birds. That's the whole agenda, right? So with that whole thing happening, he took out his phone, he started recording, because he knew what was about to happen next. What she does, which a lot of Karens tend to do, they start to call the police, saying, this happened to me, I'm threatened. And what Amy did, she started crying and bawling up crying, saying that a black man is harassing her, he's threatening her and her dog. They're scared for their lives. She thinks she's gonna get killed. And it's sad to say that this happens often, and I really believe Amy has done this before, guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I really believe she's done this before, and if she hasn't done this before, oh my God, this was a great performance, Oscar worthy, Golden Globe nominated performance. She started crying, and I was like, damn, just for saying put your dog on a leash, it comes to this. So most people are against her, but you have some out there, guys. You have some out there that are saying that she suffered enough. She lost her job, great job in an investment bank. She lost her dog, taken away from her. Her reputation is tarnished. I don't give a damn. I don't care about her job. I don't care about her reputation. She messed up her damn reputation by pulling this shenanigan, this hateful act, this hateful crime. That's a hate crime. If people want to know what a hate crime is, that is a hate crime, because she was racist. She had it in her heart. She had hate in her heart. You understand? You just don't call the cops and say, oh, this black man is doing this to me, if you don't have hate in your heart. He did nothing to you. He did nothing. So let's be honest with ourselves. It was very obvious. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what she did. That was hatred, right? So the biggest thing for me, it wasn't that she called the police. It was more like, damn, what if we wasn't in this social unrest right now? Because George Floyd, it was the same day too. George Floyd of Minneapolis was murdered by police, and that was the same day. It was May 25th, and the same day this happened in Central Park. right? But let's say there was no unrest, cops would have came. Camera, no camera, who knows what it could have turned out. But let's say this Christian didn't have a camera, he didn't start recording. We don't know how it would have turned out. He damn sure would have been arrested. I don't know if he would have been physically attacked by police or shot. I don't know. But we've seen this story before, and we kind of know how it can end, and it's actually very scary. And there's a lot of people like her across America doing stuff like this. So her being made an example of Cyrus Vance, shout out to you, thank you for doing that, arresting her. And more people will keep doing it. So you have to make an example out of her, and you have to start arresting more of the Karens out there that are doing that. And that's what he's saying too. The prosecution office, they're calling on people, say, hey, if you have gone through this and you face false accusations by a Karen or others, please contact the office and let us know. They can do an investigation and get to the bottom of it, because I think this is happening too much around the country. And it's unfortunate that New York City, Manhattan, it was the forefront of it for us to see. It was disheartening. And but just seeing people like, oh, she suffered enough, I'm again, please come off that. And what Amy Karen Cooper did, just by putting out a statement days later that the Christian, oh, I'm so sorry, what I did, I didn't mean to do it, I'm not racist, I don't have hate in my heart, I'm not prejudiced, blase blase blase. That's all. She's just trying to water it down, clean it up. She's trying to she's just trying to clean up what she messed up. And she's trying to save face. So how they say save face, but it's too late, because you did this to yourself. Nobody told you to call the police on a black man that just said put your dog on a damn leash. That could have worked it out. I guarantee you, she could have just put the dog on a leash, because he was already roaming around, the dog. So who knows? The dog could have been doing his own thing for some time. We don't know, right? Because he just started recording when she jumped on that call with the police. But it could have been worked out. But I think it was premeditated, and here's why. People like Amy, when you see her reaction was, a lot of times I think that it's in their heart so much just to lash out. They're actually waiting for a situation like this to happen, meaning and this is not about race baiting, but let's say, because she's racist, it's so obvious. When someone has hatred in their heart, that premeditation comes from, I'm waiting for a black man or a black woman to say something to me so I can make sure I get them arrested. I make sure something bad happens to them. Because how dare they talk to me that way? How dare they even look my way? And it's sad, we're in one country. We're supposed to be all together in this, but obviously we're not. And it has to be a lot of, changes moving forward. And I look forward to that change, because, I'm American. I'm born here, born in New York City. I've seen a lot. And I never believed in all that racism stuff. I always believed in, I treat you how you treat me. I don't care who you are, Japanese, white, black, I don't care. You cool, I'm cool. If you're not cool, I'm not cool. It don't matter what your race is. So I think I just never understood it, but I do understand when I see another race where they say, I don't like you because you're this color or you're this ethnic background. I see it happening. When I understand it, because you can't control what someone else feels or what they do, but that's not how I live, and that's not how I want my family and people I love to live. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys excited that she was arrested? Do you think that she suffered enough? And I personally think she has jobs waiting for her, waiting in line for her. I think she'll get a job just like that. And I can guarantee you, she'll be back on her feet. So don't feel sorry for her. She messed up. She's making it bad for people out there. It doesn't matter what race or gender, to call the police in something that does happen, where people want to respond so quickly because of these actions. So you got to be mindful of that. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. As you see, I'm just pumping out videos as they come. I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about the stories that I talk about. So make sure you subscribe and keep tuning in. I have more great videos to come. Enjoy your day, and peace and love.